over here. I'm sorry. You can have this one. There you go. Good girl. Beautiful Fifi. Yeah. Little mouth. Okay. Hang on. Gerry, do you want to come over here? Come, Gerry. Come on, Gerry. You finish munching that one. God, you can take one. You take one. There you go. Morning, Payton. Yes. Vasha, thank you very much for a whole year. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Good morning, Rowdy. Morning, Vasha. Morning, Emma. Morning, Thomas. Hang on. Let me just... There you go. There you go, bunnies. Good morning, Boba and Joe and Stephanos. And Emma and Limewood. And Arno. How you all doing? How we do? I've been out in the garden this morning trying to forage some greens for the bunnies. Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Skeen. Tonight is a good night. Just feels good. Oh, that's good. Fingers crossed. It means good things. Good vibes. It's boiling hot here today. I haven't been out. Well, I have just been outside, but not in it for long, and I'm already like, oh. I think this is the heat wave we were getting. Morning, Mexicos. Good morning, Lily. I have the day off today. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Stereo. Good morning, Zara. Where did... Oh, I can see it. Okay, wait here. Wait. Put you there, so one of them's in focus. See if he'll allow this. Happy birthday, Stereo. I hope you have a very lovely, cozy day full of treats and wonderful things. Do you have any nice plans for today? It's very civilized munching, Banus. Good and civilized. Might move some closer to Gerry so he stands more of a chance of getting them. Ooh. I'm in the office again today, and morning, Hansan. It's gonna be a bit of a rush at the end of the stream. I think I've done the bunny's medicine early, and I've put my clothes on the table. The logical thing to do would be to just do bunny stream already dressed, but I don't want to spend any more time than I have to outside of pajamas. So mostly relaxing. Oh, that does sound like a good birthday. Good morning, Rob. Morning, Annie. You meant to wear the clothes, not put them on the table. Well, isn't that what they said when they said address the table? Speaking of foraging, I have a friend who has hamsters, and they sent me a photo of their garden. There's so much kale they've grown. Yeah, I think I grew a little bit of kale. It's all died now because it was like a winter hardy kale. But I was thinking that was a good one. I need to plant more of that because the bunnies did like it. Oh, don't eat the hat. Also, the hat will be getting replaced in a couple of months. Won't it? Oh! A lovely binky to start the day. Your haunted house video is so fun. Spooky hotels stay look cozy. I'm glad people enjoyed it because, like, oh, hang on, Gerry, there's a teeny tiny bit that Fifi missed. It was one of those things that, because it was our first time doing it, and we weren't really sure how, like, what we were going for. So we were like, just filmed stuff, and then I was trying to piece it together in a way that made sense vaguely, because I was like, I don't really want to do a voiceover for it. But there was also just stuff that I was like, we didn't really say we're doing this now. So I think we will know what to do more in the future if we do more stays like that. My only complaint was you didn't get to see what food you had. Oh, well, I can tell you. So we went to Chung's, which is it's just down the road from the hotel. I don't know where that would count as. I want to say Brislington, but I don't really know where the Brislington-Bedminster border is. There's a border. I think it's Brislington anyway. I don't really know where Arnos Manor is, to be honest. It's BS4, but BS4 is huge. I think it's one of the bigger postcodes, because we used to live in Totterdown, and that was BS4. So just Brizzle to me. Yes. Anyway, so we went to Chung's, which is an all vegan Chinese place. That is one of my favourite places in Bristol. And I had the chow mein, the mock duck chow mein with rainbow rice. Can't remember what Kirsty got. Probably the chili beef. She probably would have got something spicy, knowing her. But the rainbow rice is my favourite thing. What is rainbow rice? So the rainbow rice is like, I've got a recipe for it on one of my recipe things that I did in January. It's like rice with like red pepper, orange carrot, yellow sweet corn, green peas. And then that's the rainbow part. And then it's also mixed in with like garlic and ginger and spring onions. It's really tasty. I tried to recreate it, and I've never got close to how good it is from that shop. I love Chung's so much. I got their rainbow rice on Saturday as well when I was at my friend's house, because I was like, they were like, we want to get takeaway, and I was like, Chung's rainbow rice. Abstract, thank you very much for the 8 months. Thank you. I hope you're doing good. The only thing I know about mock duck is it's literally I guess it's sort of similar to seitan, which is literally like pure gluten. Well, the thing about Chung's is that I'm pretty sure it's MSG free. I don't think they have it in any of the things. It is meant to be like a more... It's not healthy, but I think it's healthier than a lot of the other places around. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna get you. She's like, no, you won't. Don't even think about it. Love me some MSG. I know there's like a place in Bristol. Have we ever got it, Rob? Have we ever gone to Marlings? I don't know if we've ever gone to Marlings, but Marlings is like, oh my gosh, Gerry, what is this? You got a little lump on your head. What's this? He's got something stuck into his fur. Good morning, Carol. What have you been nuzzling your head into? What is this? That was his limit. Don't think we have. Oh no. Marlings is really good, but that is the sort of like a lot more naughty, oily sort of takeaway stuff, whereas Chung's tends to feel a little bit better. I mean, it's not like I don't think either of them could be classed as actually like a healthy meal, but it is oily and naughty. They've changed how they do their menu though, because they used to do it that you could literally select pretty much anything and then just make it vegan, and they would, but they've sort of changed it now, so it's a bit more difficult to navigate. But yeah, it is really good. But the rainbow rice from Chung's will always have my heart. I love it so much. It is so good. I mean, the rest of their stuff is really nice too. They do this really, really nice. I'm trying to think what it's called. It might be like salt and pepper tofu, but that's really tasty. But pretty much everything I've ever had from there is really tasty, to be honest. Though I've never tried their curries, or I did once. I think I tried one of their curries when I was really ill and I couldn't taste it. So I assume it was really yummy, but I couldn't really, I'd have to get it again. I guess I'll just have to get it again. But yeah, we've been trying to, are there many vegan-only restaurants these days? Is that a thing? It is in Bristol. Bristol is like a very hippie city, so it does have a lot of them. I can't remember the exact amount, but I think, what have we got? Chung's, VX, Kucha, Ui, V, Vegan India. I'd say there's like probably about 10 in Bristol. But usually you get more like veggie places. There's a new veggie place that's opened up actually. Called Crispy Dozer. And it does look nice, but I've never been there. But I only noticed it because it's opposite Waterstones. And I go to Waterstones a lot. I need to go there too, actually. We are starting to get there. There's definitely a lot more vegan options now compared to 10 years ago. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. When I had COVID, I couldn't taste anything for a month. Turns out spicy things still affect you. Yeah, it is so strange in a way when you can't taste things, and but you can still sort of like tell if you like the taste of something just by the mouthfeel. It's really it's odd, because you would have thought like, oh, you know, I can't taste it, I can just eat whatever I want. It's going to be like Homer Simpson pouring the candle down his throat and eating that spicy pepper. But no, you can still taste it. Sorry, I just noticed that there was something on the bunny's greens. Sorry, Gerry. Have I tempted you? Do you want a munch of some grass? Do you want early access to... Oh no, she's noticed. Fifi, you can have one too. There you go. There you go. Who would have thought grass munching would be so loud? And still she ate so much quicker than Gerry. You really do inhale food, don't you, buddy? That's all you're getting. You have to wait for later now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Boop. And you just learnt the other day what a dewlap is. Ah, Fifi has a very good example of a dewlap. Morning, Dagon. So yeah, I haven't done our spooky hotel visit. I was saying to Kirsty yesterday, because we did our like cooking video and our mini episode and our haunted hotel stay, and episode 100 is coming out, and we did all of that in like the space of like 24 hours, filming that all of it and recording all of it. So now we're like now I've episode 100 is edited and that vlog's gone out. I'm like, Kirsty, we're officially out of content. We need to do something else now. So morning, Palmer. Our cats are making a bid to touch grass, so they climbed out the window yesterday. You could do so Lydia has like a big like garden pot in her conservatory that's full of grass, so the cats can curl up in that. You could always bring the grass to they. Uh, but yeah, we need to, or a catio, yeah. Could always build a catio. Spin-off paranormal podcast, yes. Um, did you know that stopping eating before you have full increases average lifespan by 20%? Might not be true for bunnies. Wait, is that true? Because I eat till I'm stuffed way too much. Um, I, I do. I mean, I'm better at it now, but there have been times when I've literally been like lying on the floor, just like, why have I done this again? It's usually when I've done a Sunday roast and I want to have all the things. But there is like a thing you're meant to be able to do where like if you eat, obviously this isn't very practical, but supposedly if you eat blindfolded, you'll eat a lot less because you'll actually pay attention to your body rather than having the goal of the finishing the plate sort of thing. Morning, Ginge. It was in one of those TV shows that there were a lot of in the early thousands. I remember reading things that indicated it. It's just the trouble that humans live for ages, so it takes a few centuries to test stuff like that. That's true, actually. I'm bad with chippy teas. You've had enough, but you keep picking at them. It's the same with like popcorn. There are times when we'll like go for dinner and then we'll go to the cinema and I'll still eat all of the popcorn because I'm just like, it's there. It's in front of me. But I have started getting a smaller popcorn when I go out. This is my sign that I'm either getting old or maturing. That I've started getting smaller. I've started getting less popcorn. Are many Yogscast people vegan? No. It's me. Lewis is, well, he's sort of vegan. He's sometimes more freegan than vegan, I would say, because I think he will eat stuff if it's there. So I think I'm the only like full on vegan. I don't know about Sips. Or is he? No, Sips is veggie, isn't he? But yeah, no, I think it's just me. Well, and Alex. Although Alex is more freaking as well, to be honest. So I think it's just me. I watched a video of him eating the spicy wings. Oh my god, I do not envy him. Wait, the not ones singing. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. So yeah, I don't really have any vegan friends, to be honest. It's one of those things that sometimes I'll like, something will happen and I'll want to rant about it and I'll be like, who can I talk to? And then I'm just like, myself. I will just talk to myself, I guess. No, I said Alex, but Alex is more. So freegan is like, I mean, essentially, it's vegan, but it's like if something is going to go to waste and you haven't paid money towards the industry, then you'll eat it. So sometimes if Alex is in the office and they've got Krispy Kreme donuts and he's the last one in the office and they're about to go in the bin and like no one else would get them, he'd be like, oh, I may as well have one, sort of thing. That sort of stuff. Only with veggie stuff though, he wouldn't do it with meat stuff. But yeah, that's the sort of difference. It's like having not paid. If something would go, it's basically like the trash raccoon version of veganism. Vegan in the sheets, freegan in the streets, sort of thing. You'd go through the bins. to eat a donut. Trash vegan is a better term. Well, no, because that implies that you're calling them trash. But yeah, it's that sort of thing, which I can understand. You know, I guess if you're not spending, like, paying into the industry and it would just go to waste, then I can understand it. But I'm more of a strict, not strict, but, you know, it doesn't sit well with me sort of thing. I don't think I could eat anything with milk in anymore. My stomach would complain. Yeah, I guess you do sort of adapt to it. Get used to things. I can't tell if Fifi is through her blankie at the moment. But what I was going to say earlier is that usually when I want to have a vegan rant, Rob and Grammy get the brunt of it now. And then I feel bad because Rob isn't vegan and I'll just be like, sorry, not you, sorry. But yes. Oh, that did sound like a through the blanket nibble. But I don't want to leave the baby boy because he's so settled. I want to give him smoothies. Oh, and of course the bunnies. I guess if the bunnies are technically Yogscast, then both of them are vegan as well. I would say. Do they count as Yog's pets? I guess Terry, probably. I need to figure out the different sound of Hang on, I'm going to check on Fifi. I'm sorry, Gerry. I will be back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, no. You're still on that blankie. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Gerry, I'm back. No. No, I've unsettled both of you now. No. Bunnies are good listeners. They have such big ears. And they can hear you ranting from a mile away. Hey, Gerry. Chief lump. Do you want to come back on your blankie? Just realised I said that in the same way as, look at you in your winter jacket. Maybe I could do another vegan month. It's been a while since January. What could that be? The lie. Vegust. I feel like January just lends itself well with the name. Vegtember. It would have to be one of the middle months. Severe separation anxiety from the... I haven't seen her in 2 seconds. She's gone forever. Why would you leave me, mother? I think it's more that he's... he assumes if I'm moving, I'm getting him food. Why else would I have reason to move away if not to get him treats and food? There can't be any other reason. Look at he. But yeah, if anyone has any ideas what we could do as a Brocktober broccoli recipes a whole month. Oh, do you know what? You joke, but I bloody love broccoli. I would do that. I saw this thing the other day that someone made, and it made absolutely no sense, but it was great. But they were like, here are some gay foods and their straight counterparts for Pride Month. And one of them was, the gay version was tender stem broccoli. They were like, but if you want to eat the straight version, I would say just eat straight up broccoli. But so, like, the comments were so angry of people just being like, I don't understand. Why would you do this to food? Whereas I was watching like, oh yeah, I see it, I get it. I have to see if I can find a link. one of them was Rice Krispies, but I can't remember the names they gave to Snap, Crackle and Pop. What was I saying? Broccoli, fried with garlic. Oh my gosh, yes. Just garlic and broccoli. It's a match made in heaven. So tasty. So tasty. Yes, that's what I was saying. Comfort zone. So now we're through with all of our stuff. We're like trying to think, because that's what we want to use the Patreon money for. Is would Ricicles be? No, Rice Krispies were the gay version. They were like, if you want to eat a straight cereal, just have Weetabix or cornflakes. To be fair, they did say cornflakes. But yeah, we're hoping to spend. You'd eat mushrooms? Oh my gosh, mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Again, with garlic. Maybe I just like garlic. But it makes me so sad. Like, obviously, people have different tastes in food, and that's okay. But whenever people say that they don't like mushrooms, I have to stop myself doing the thing of being like, you've just not had the right mushrooms. Because I love them so much. Oh, it's so good. It's a good job you're witchy and not a vampire. True. The only thing standing between me and Astarion is my love of garlic and him being a fictional character. For mushrooms in my stir fry last night. Please praise my personal growth. I am proud of you. I am proud of you for embracing being a fun guy. I just, you have to question their morals. Yes. The texture is so dang weird. See, I can appreciate that because I have had some mushrooms that I'm like, I tried lion's mane mushroom once. I grew it myself. It was my little baby. And then when it came to eating it, I was just like, I just can't with the little gibblety dingle dangles. It was just too, it was very strange. Whereas like other mushrooms are okay. So I can appreciate if people feel like, you know, a button mushroom the same way I feel like about a lion's mane. And but other mushrooms, oh my goodness, love them. I really want to look up making a mushroom risotto, because risotto, the one I made for my recipe video, is one of my favourite dishes to make. And then I was like, oh, I wonder if I could adapt it to be mushroom, because I've got some mushroom stock at the moment. But I was just trying to think what else I would like to put in it. I normally do like a green risotto with kale, garden peas, asparagus and green beans. And that is so good. So good. What I like to do is stir fry mushrooms and courgettes. This I could eat all day. Oh yeah, courgettes are lush as well. Very lush. Thank you for the follow, Archie. Have a good mushroom risotto recipe. I'll send it later. Ooh. Nom 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 nom. Asparagus is what I was going to suggest. Amazing in risotto. I mean, I wonder if you could do a mushroom and asparagus. Mushroom and spinach, like a garlicky mushroom and spinach risotto would probably be really nice. But Alex's mum can't really have mushrooms. So whenever I'm cooking stuff for her, I have to try and think. She can't have onions or mushrooms. So whenever I'm cooking stuff, I'm always just like, those are my two main go-tos and I cannot put them in. You have to be very careful. Come on in, David. Wonder if I've just had bad risotto, but I find it too mushy. The one I make, I would say, is very flavorful, but it does have, you know, the typical. It has a little bit of crunch in there because you also put like toasted nuts in there. So It does have like a mixture of textures, I guess, with the green beans and the asparagus as well. There's a little bit of crunch. Mushrooms don't agree with some people. Well, for her, oh, Duncan, thank you very much for the, I'm going to sneeze. Thank you very much for the 6 months. Wanted to save money before I go back to eat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, Jerry's fluff is flying up and it just went all on my face. Tickled me. It tickled me. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, because she has a, ostomy bag. So you have to be careful with, like, the texture of things like fibrous things like mushrooms and onions. If they're, like, blended up, usually fine. But, yeah, you just have to be careful with stuff like that. But as a person who would happily put red onion in most things, including cookies, then yeah, it's difficult. My mother has allergy issues where she can't eat any allium or tomato. Don't know how to make food that tastes good without them. Oh, it's like, yeah, like Tom and his nightshades allergy. That I would struggle with. Like, not being able to have nightshades. Because I bloomin' love them. It's like I have a friend who's allergic to garlic. And I would struggle with that as well, just because it's like one of my favourite flavours. When I was in middle school, I made a risotto. Went home, put it in the kitchen, went to play with my friend and came home. My mum had eaten it all. Well, that's a sign that you did a really good risotto. I made spag bol in school. I remember that when you had to like plan a meal and bring in all the stuff for it. So I made a nice spag bol. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I realised I still didn't finish off what I was going to say. How am I so... Just talk about food and I will forget everything I was ever talked about. Kirsty and I want to spend the Patreon funds on... we'd like to do more trips and more stuff like that. We also want to spend it on, like, you know, ingredients for... oh, look, I was mushy. You probably smushed yourself in there. That's me, baby. For the Somni gastronomy stuff. So yeah. Focus. Need to do the jingly keys thing. I sent that to Rythian. There's like a thing where they're like, if you're talking to someone who's easily distracted and you just hold like keys or something, and every time you see them drifting off, you just like jingle, 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 bring them back. I sent it to Rythian and I was like, this is what you have to do for Stardew. Wait, you should put your video on your channel announcing the move to... Oh yeah, I guess I did like a community post. But I didn't do a video for it. I had to make chicken fajitas at school, the only time in my life I've cooked with meat. Oh. I don't remember what sort of spag bol I did. I mean, it wouldn't have been a meat one, but I don't remember if I used like mince or lentils or anything. Would Linda McCartney mince have existed when I made it? I don't think it would have. I think that has since been developed. I mostly watch on TV, so I never see community posts. Oh, okay. Okay. Your school's actually taught you how to cook? Yeah, we had, what was it called? Home tech or something like that would be our... I mean, we basically just made scones for 8 weeks. Every week, make scones. And then it would be like, I don't remember cooking anything in school, but pizza, chicken soup, and bread. We would do like scones, and then the teacher would be like, okay, now mix it up. And then the next week we would make like cheesy scones. Just lots of scones. I do love scones though. And then we had to do, I think maybe we might have done pizza. Can't remember. I did like it though. They just wanted to teach us like basic skills, and then we would move on to like textiles and woodworking and stuff. So you'd get like a little bit of skills in everything. I made a hat in textiles. It is Fifi in the background. It is. I had to make a picture in the design of a flag. I made a Spanish flag. I was really happy with it. To the kid who made the, oh my gosh, the Japan flag. That is sort of amazing though. We did have a woodworking class, yeah. I had, what was it we had to make? I think we had to make something that could have a crank. You had to have something that would have a moving part. That's what we did in woodworking. And I made a dragon that flapped its wings. And then we had to do a project that was to teach us about like circuit boards is a very strong term, but basically we had to make a thing that you would put into a flower pot with like 2 prongs, and if it had water in it, it would cause the light to light up. And it was how you knew whether to like water your plants or not. And I remember for mine, I made a snake. It was a big snake head, and you'd have to like bend plastic around it as well. That was one of the other things they were teaching us. Mine was a big snake head, and the LEDs were in the teeth, so it would have glowing teeth if it didn't need watering. Des Tech was always fun. That was one of my favourite lessons. The big project that we ended up having to do was like, this was in later years, we had to design a theme park, and we had to do all like the promotional material for it. We had to make like a tote bag for it. You had to make like a tote bag, you had to screen print it, and then screen print a t-shirt and like the goodies that would go inside the bag for you to give away. And you had to like design all of the like paperwork that would be used for it and all of this stuff, and it was so fun. I think that was one of my favorite things I did at school. I still have it somewhere. I think mine was basically, there's a theme park in the UK called Chessington, and I think I basically remade Chessington but with cats, and it was called Cattington. I want to say, I remember there being something cat themed about it, and like the mascot was a cat, and it had the cat roller coasters. Come on in, Ducky. But yeah. There was also, I mean, this is showing my sister's a little bit older than me, but this is aging us both. When my sister was doing Des Tech, she had to design a pager, which I guess you wouldn't really do in schools anymore. But I remember being really excited when I saw her pager and getting really excited that I was going to get to design one as well. And then by the time I was at school, pages are out of fashion already. But yeah, oh goodness, you should make theme park creator and make Cattington. World of Cats. We used to go between woodwork, graphics, food tech, and computer design. I don't think we ever really did any computer stuff. We had like our computer lessons, but I don't really remember what we did in them, apart from there was one particular game that we would play where you had to keep a plant alive by balancing like sunlight and water and stuff and plant food. So the Patreon. I think I've said everything I want to say about the Patreon. Oh, just that if anyone has any ideas for places we could go or things we could do. It's just very difficult. We've set ourselves up in a silly fashion where it's very difficult when you have a dream-themed podcast to think of relevant things that are in the waking, real realm of reality. So I don't really know where else we could go other than there's a dream museum in London. That could be interesting. See, I looked up Dream Museum, and there was one that was basically just someone's house. And it was just that they had made their dream house. I was like, I guess we could go there. Rate pillows. I was thinking we could always do... I mean, I wonder if we could visit like a... Sorry, I'm so sniffy. I haven't taken an antihistamine today. Just a day trip to Bath because it's nice. Need to work. Oh, bye-bye, Rob. Look after yourself. Be good. I mean, I wonder if we could do like... I wonder if there's places you could visit that famous dreams happened in. Like Troy. Have a lovely little trip to Turkey. You can do anything on Patreon as a get to know the host better. That's true. That's true. Oh, cozy boy. Well, luckily, a bun once for nothing with all the comfort in the world. I hope so. I hope the bunnies are happy. I do hope I have happy bonds. Are you a happy bun? I'm glad he seems to be a bit more himself again now. He was, I was worried about him, but he's been doing little zoomies and the odd occasional binky ever since he's been on his gabapentin. Just need a few more on the Patreon. You can get some boffins to build an animal dream interpreter. That's true. Can finally have the bunnies on the podcast. Do they do anything out of happiness like purring? So bunnies, I mean, he's not doing it right now. Bunnies tooth purr. So you can occasionally see their little cheeks going. He's not really in like a purry mood at the moment. But occasionally you'll see little like teeth chatters, and that's the bunny equivalent. So there is a thing you can do if you want to let your bunny know that you're like a friend of theirs and that you're happy. You can put your head next to them and hum, and apparently the vibrations make the same sort of feeling as when another bunny is tooth pairing next to them. So you can it's just a little bonding thing you can do with Banus. Does feel quite weird. Just being like, But then again, bunnies are quite weird. But I guess like the other ways to know that they're happy are if they're doing little binkies and getting zoomies. But Gerry's never been an especially zoomy boy. Like his binkies have always been quite few and far between. Whereas Fifi, she is he's a more verbal bunny, whereas she's a more physical bunny. Like she will show like physical signs of being up to cheeky things. George wags his tail when he's happy. See, for Gerry, he wags his tail. That's his like, oh look, you can see his cheeks going now a little bit. Oh, he stopped. If Gerry wags his tail, that is his sign that he is really angry. His little like, he does it when Fifi's stealing food from him. You just see his tail wiggle waggling. It's like if he's eating so he can't be bothered to grunt. So you see the tail going instead. Well then, Melatonini, how you doing? The children have been released outdoors next door at the childcare place. Oh my gosh, the noise. It's like that scene in Toy Story 3. Good baby boy. Gerry does have a lot of grumpy signs, it's true. He is a grumpy old man now. It's just so funny to me that for like the first few years that we had him, he was the shyest, most polite boy. And now he is just, he's turned into such a little grumpy monster. But I still love him so much. Oh, there's a little tooth purr. Just see his cheeks jiggling. When was the last time you put your head next to him and hummed then? I did a couple days ago. I don't do it daily, but I do like to just put my head next to the bunnies and smush them if they'll allow it, if they're sleepy enough to put up with it. The hum is, I think, okay. I've not seen him. I mean, I saw him the other night because I had to get up in the middle of the night to move his wheel because he was being very noisy. Gerry, I just kicked you up the bum. I'm very sorry. Fifi. Oh. Hang on. Let me smush this down. Here you go. I don't know if I can get them both in. Well done, bunnies. Well done. Isn't that nice? I don't have any experience with buns eating houseplants. I know gremlins ate a small leaf of banana plant. As far as I can tell, it should be no issue but experience. You can always like call up the vet if you're worried. To be honest, I don't really know much about like toxicology and bunnies. Fifi has got up on the table and eaten like a little bit of one of our houseplants before, but she didn't eat enough that I was concerned. So and she was absolutely fine. But I guess it depends on, like, I don't know houseplants well enough to know what's toxic and what's okay for them. But I guess if you're worried, you can always call up the vet and see. It's difficult with bunnies because, he ran away. Because I guess with like A dog, if they eat something, you take them to the vet and they throw up, whereas bunnies physically cannot throw up. So it's like, what can you do if they eat something bad? So but they do have, like, even though what do you call it? Even though they are known for having quite delicate tummies, they do have quite iron stomachs sometimes. Some of them, when it comes to eating things that they shouldn't do. Because I remember one of my friends, she had a Rex who was always eating just like stuff that they shouldn't do. Just like bits of wool and shoes and stuff like that. And she lived a good long time. They are strangely built bunnies. You're not going to fall off the sofa again, are you, Fifi? Just don't realise how far back it goes, do you? No. Hope I have better luck with my bus today, because Ooh. Sorry, there's a really strange van outside. What was I going to say? Yeah, yesterday I was getting ready to get my bus, and all of a sudden it was on the app and it was like 12 minutes away. So I was getting ready, and then all of a sudden it was just like cancelled. I'm like, oh. So I'm hoping I actually managed to get the bus today. And then I missed the one on the way home as well. Strange van. Yeah, it is a strange van. What is it? Hang on, I'm going to get a look at the van. Wait there, Fifi. No! Oh, for heaven's sake. Just as I went to look at it, it pulled back and I couldn't see it. Oh, it was for a veg box. But it was like blue and covered in clouds. It looked like a comfort zone van. This specific gremlin has absolutely eaten walls and rugs and plushies and rubber doorstops and power cables. Oh my gosh. I swear you get some bunnies who, if they have the wrong vegetable, then they, it sets off a GI stasis episode and they have like a really bad time. And then you get other bunnies who just eat everything and anything and nothing seems to faze them. Like, literally, you can see there on the wall the missing paint. That is Bunny. That is Bunny. Here, this missing paint, that was Bunny. I mean, it was Gerry, but for the sake of blaming. Vivi just represents Bunny at the moment. It's just, you can try and feed them the best stuff for them and balance out, their vitamins and their fibre and all of this stuff. And then they'll just be like, hey, what if I ate gloss paint? You're like, what if you didn't, though? They are silly wee things. Bunny's gonna bunny, yes they are. That's for sure. It's the vegan van. They tempt you in with broccoli and take you away to their vegan compound. Oh no. Oh no. It's worrying because I'd be so easy to kidnap. I'd probably just do it out of, British politeness. They'd be like, get in the van. I'd be like, well, I am a people pleaser. I don't want to let you down. So I guess I will just get in. I have accidentally got into a stranger's car once. I think I've told that story before. But I did get out again, to be fair. But it was like 4 a.m. and someone pulled up. I was waiting for someone who I didn't know. I was waiting for the right stranger, the organised stranger, because I was working on Casualty in Cardiff. And Napoleon! Thank you very much for the 36 plus 3 years. Silly bunnies eating paint. That's human food. I was working on Casualty for the first time over in Cardiff, and I was like, the trains. I was like, I can work on it, but I would need someone to give me a lift there because I think the trains like weren't running that day or something. So they were like, okay, we've like asked around, and I think it was like a sound guy or something is coming from Bristol, so he'll give you a lift. And but he was like, okay, if you can get into the centre, then I can get you there. So I walked down into the centre. This is when I was in Totterdown, so it wasn't that far. But I walked down into the centre of Bristol at like 4:30 in the morning or something. And a car pulled up. I was just waiting there by the side of the road, and a car pulled up, and I just got in. And I was just like, morning, how's it going? Oh, the Cardiff, eh? And this guy was just looking at me, and I was like, you're not the right person, are you? And I just climbed out the car. Which means that somewhere there's a guy out there who probably tells the story of the time that he was driving around Bristol and a strange woman got into his car and just started talking at him. But yeah. And then eventually the right guy did pull up and I made it to casualty okay. And it was fine. And it was fine. So yeah. Some distinct survival instincts right there. I almost kidnapped myself. I almost forced my kidnapping upon an unsuspecting man. But my question is always, why did he pull up then? Like, why did he pull up to that side of the road where I was stood? I don't know. Gotta go be polite in a meeting now. See you all soon. Maybe he was parking. No, I was just stood in like... I don't even think you could park where I was stood. It was difficult to describe. It's like... Well, actually, it won't mean anything to anyone. If I describe waiting for someone else, maybe he was police. Checking that I wasn't there soliciting anything. Oh dear. Thank you for the follow. Gerry's off sneaking over there. Sneaking. Well, it is time for me to head off, as I need to go and get the bus in it. Oh, he stood up. I need to go get the bus in a few minutes. Shall we go to Claus? I've not seen what Claus is up to in a while. I like to keep up with the kittens. Little baby. But yeah, the bus is here soon enough, and I need to get dressed into human people clothes. Didn't mean human. I'm not an alien. Oops. But yes, I need to go get into day clothes and go get the bus. But I will be around for Tears of the Kingdom later on Yogscast. So come and join us for that. Yeah, 5 bunnies in a Voltron suit, it's true. But I will speak to you all soon. And oh my gosh, I'm so hungry, my tummy's going to rumble. But I don't have time for breakfast. Oh, where he going? Look after yourselves and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Hello, Gerry. Are you going to jump up? What's up here? What's up here, Gerry? What's Fifi doing up here? What's happening? Hey, hello. Hello, what a brave boy. What a bravey boy. You did a big jump. You did. Me gone. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. A boop.